Hey, what's up, everyone? This is Thomas again. Hope you're having a great day. I got some cool stuff in the mail yesterday. One of them I'm going to be doing an unboxing. I got this from Incipio. I actually got it as a Black Friday deal, but they had some cool sales going on with some of their iPad accessories. But let me go ahead and open this. Wow, that's pretty tough. Alright, here we go. So, here's the box of the device, but this is actually the Incipio NGP case for the iPad, and it's a TPU type case for the iPad. It's it's like those gel cases that you slip on your iPads. This is actually different because that's why they call this the NGP, which stands for Next Generation Polymer. It's semi-rigid. Um, it's not like the GUI based cases that you put on for your iPhone, iPad, or iPhone or iPod Touch, but it's actually a little bit more rigid. Because of that rigidness, there's some benefits. Um, One of them is it actually protects against, you know, dings and drops. Um, Also, it doesn't collect dust. Another benefit is it doesn't stretch after a while either. So, being that it's semi-rigid, it's always going to be hard. That's what she said, right? God, I hate when they do this. Um, so let me go ahead and open it up. It's probably the worst unboxing I ever done. I apologize. Pretty tired today. So there's the box. You don't really get much in the packaging. I believe these came with screen protectors. They usually do. I've bought Incipios before and they included screen protectors. So let's go ahead and open it up. Yep. So they do give you a pair of their screen protector, which I'll be honest with you, I'm probably not going to apply because I have a speaking glass tee on order for the iPad, and I'll probably apply that. You get the cleaning cloth and the squeegee, and like I said, the screen protector. You get instructions on how to apply this, which really it's not that hard and it's unneeded, but I guess some people out there need it. Let me go ahead and apply it on my iPad 4. So here's the website, the product link for it. You can read up all about it. I actually gave you a little bit more detail because I did my own personal research. But yeah, NGP stands for Next Generation Polymer, which in a sense it's just a TPU case. Let me go ahead and remove the smart cover. I don't think you'll be able to use a smart cover with it. We'll test it out. But how you put this on is you always put it on accessory side first. So, which means the volume rocker, the power button. Slip that in. Kind of have to work the edges around it. And there you go. It's on. Protects the back from any scratches, which the aluminum, in my years of owning the iPad, it's pretty good. I don't come across many scratches, but it does protect from everyday scratches. Um, it makes the iPad easier to hold. You guys saw my other video the complaints about the iPad possibly having too sharp of corners. This has always been the case since the iPad 2. The corners are a little sharp, and with the increased weight of the iPad 3 and the iPad 4, it gets a little, kind of hurts the corners being sharp. But with this case, it protects against that. Overall, I do like the look. I do like the black on black look. Makes it look pretty clean. Again, let me show you the the smart cover. I don't think it'll work on it. Yeah, it'll stick. It might work, but it feels like it's barely hanging on there. It's not a good contact, you know. Um, I'm actually afraid to do this test. Yeah, it's. I wouldn't recommend it with the smart cover. It's either there's another case I have on order. I'll be showing you that. It's a case that complements the smart cover really well. Um, but this case does not do it. Uh, Overall, it's a great case. I've had NGPs before, Incipio, their customer service. It's pretty great. If you have any issues whatsoever, hit them up on Twitter. They're actually one of my followers on Twitter. Or hit them up on Instagram, oddly enough. Tell them, show them what problems you're having, and they'll immediately send you a new product or give you a refund. They're one of the few companies I recommend customer service wise. But yeah, I do like the look and feel of the NGP on the iPad. I'll probably keep this around. I got this really really cheap. It was $12 on Black Friday. Um, so I'll keep it around for whenever I need something to cover the back and I don't want to carry around the smart cover. Um, Again, it makes it more comfortable to hold. You can tell that this is designed for the iPad 3 because the cutout isn't made exactly for the Lightning. It does have the cool speaker cutout. So other cases I've seen, they actually have a piece of material here and they have little slits for sound to go through. This is not the case with this. You're getting true sound. There's no blockage in sound whatsoever. It does cover the volume rocker. Um, it doesn't hurt the feedback. The feedback's pretty direct. It does have a cutout for the mute and screen rotation button. Um, the power button is covered as well. Again, it doesn't hurt the feedback. As soon as I press it, you can you can see the screen turn on and off. It has a cutout for the microphone. Um, there's a cutout for the headphones. It is recessed a little bit. I don't have a pair of headphones next to me, but keep in mind you might have issues with the headphones actually going in there. We'll see. I think certain aftermarket headphones you'll have issues with plugging it in. This might block it, but the standard iPhone uh, headphone I don't think you'll have any issues with. Um, it does have the front glass protection. It has the lip, so once you set it down on the table, the screen isn't dragging on the table or whatever surface you have it on. So it does have that protection, as you can see it right here. All in all, it's a great case. I think it's $19.99 right now from Incipio.com. I also have a product link from Amazon. I highly recommend it if you don't have to have a smart cover. If you just want an everyday case where you hold the iPad like this, you can't beat the case. Head over to Mac Rumors. I know a lot of readers there have this case as well, and they have no complaints about it. So definitely a great case to have around. Hit me up with any questions, either in the comments or you can hit me up on Twitter, Google Plus, wherever. Just hit me up with more questions, and I can do a follow-up video, or I can reply to you and tell you any specifics about this. But I don't know how much more in depth I can go, pointing out the overall design. I guess the one thing, if you have a question about, is it pliable? Is it like any gel-based case? It is pliable, but it's stiff pliable. It's good pliable. I don't feel like there's going to be any stretching going on. I remember I bought like a 99-cent case from eBay for my kid's iPod Touch, and that you can definitely feel the stretching going on. Also, what I like about it is it has this feel to it where I don't feel like it will attract dust like some of the TPUs, because I've had CPU cases where on my iPhone, if I'll stick it in my pocket and pull it out, it'll track the lint and dust. I don't think that would be an issue with this case, which is another great benefit for it. But overall, yeah, I mean, it's pliable, but it's stiff, you know? So I think that's where Incipio is going with this case. They were trying to protect the to users, the iPad 4 users, iPad users, I should say. Um, you know, giving them a protection case that doesn't stretch and is somewhat pliable. It feels good in the hands. You have to feel it in your hands. It just feels natural of a case. I like it a lot. Uh, Again, that's it. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the like button. If you don't like it, guys, these are my I'm just getting into this, so make some recommendations. If you need me to change some things up, let me know. Kind of went on the fly on this. I didn't write any script. You can probably tell. Anyways, have a great day, guys.